Johnny Rock Show. Rockin' 101, the Rock Station.
Straight up 8 a.m., the Johnny Rock Show. Calling from L.A., author Jason Thomas Gordon. The book, The Singers Talk. The greatest singers of our time discuss the one thing they've never asked about. Their voices. Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm good. This is very interesting because your bio starts out with you had problems with your voice, and then you went to the people that know more about voices than anybody. Great singers, right?
That's right. That's right.
Well, first of all, how did you have access to, Bryan Adams, Chuck D, Joe Elliott of Def Leppard? The list goes on and on.
Yeah, I didn't. I started this project because I was a drummer my whole life and became the singer of my band against my will. But I just happened to be the guy writing the lyrics and all that, and my band member forced me into being the singer. And once I started doing it, I was like, this is insane. How do these people do this? I used to make fun of the singer from the drum stool. And all of a sudden, when you're the singer, you realize, oh, this is the toughest job in the band. And so at a certain point, I was like, it'd be great to ask singers all the questions they never get asked about. How do you do this night after night and not kill yourself? So it began a journey, and I just started small and reached out to some family friends, a couple people that I knew that were singers, like Dionne Warwick and Tony Bennett and Ozzy Osbourne, and I had a couple good ones, and then all of a sudden I started writing the emails and hounding managers, and what I found was that none of these singers had ever been asked these questions so often that they were like, yeah, I want to do this book because I want to know what's going on. I mean, they all have the same issues. So it was really fascinating. They were thanking me, saying, man, nobody ever asked us this stuff. So it was nice to feel like I wasn't alone.
Well, I see you talk to Roger Daltrey of The Who, and it reminded me, some singers' voices, the good ones, they're a delicate instrument. And I saw The Who once years ago, and Roger Daltrey actually stopped the show because, God forbid, someone was smoking pot in the front row and it was screwing up his voice, the smoke. I just thought that was a little funny.
Right.
I mean, God love him, but I thought at a Who concert, there'll be none of that. And then I was like,
Yeah, you think, that's what's so funny is you think like, it's just rock and roll, man. But like, once you're doing it, it's so crazy the things that can throw you. It's really fragile. And I think nobody wants to talk about it because we want our singers to be sort of gods, We don't want anything to affect them. But turns out things do. But it's fun to read about, and the stories are hilarious. You get a lot of those stories in there.
Our guest is author Jason Thomas Gordon. The Singers Talk, the greatest singers of our time. How do you feel about the lip syncing controversy? Because let me give you my opinion, first of all. Again, a singer's voice, a delicate instrument. And if a guitar player, after, getting up there in age and they go out for a reunion show, and let's say the guitar solo isn't perfect in a song, it isn't like when the singer can't hit those notes. People freak out, right?
Right. Well, I don't believe that I interviewed anybody that lip syncs. I wasn't looking for lip syncers. I was looking for singers that, work their ass off, if I'm allowed to swear on your show. And that's what I got. These are real people that are giving it all they have.
Well, so are you. This is great. Author Jason Thomas Gordon. You like that segue? The Singers Talk, the greatest singers of our time. Before you go, and I know, they're all great, but if you had to pick like your top 3 singers of all time, for whatever reason, do you have the ability to do that on the spot here?
Yeah, I wouldn't say anybody in the book, to not hurt some feelings. So I'll say Sam Cooke. I'll say Tom Waits, and I will say, let's say Robert Plant.
Nice list. You forgot Leon Redbone. No, listen, that's a great list. All right. Author Jason Thomas Gordon. Hang in there and come on back to the Johnny Rock Show anytime, okay?
Thanks.
The Johnny Rock Show. Rockin' 101. The Rock